Now that your dough is proofed, it's time to make it into dough balls and stretch your pizzas. I usually make 10 dough balls if using 1 kilo flour. This makes around 165 grams per dough ball, and that in turn makes a nice 12-inch pizza. If I'm making large pizzas for the Ooni Pro, I'll make about 6 dough balls that are around 270 grams each. So the dough balls, I'll open my container. This is about half a portion of dough. Got my scales on. I'll start by pulling out dough. You can see it's very, very stretchy like that, and cut pieces off. And that's 170, that's close enough. 168. 190, 163. So then I'll take a container and you kind of turn the sides underneath like that. So you push with your fingers on to the inside, and then you kind of turn it on itself until you've got a nice dough ball like that. And then those go into a container. Repeat with rest of your dough balls. So again, goes underneath like that, and a nice motion. You're gonna get used to it after doing it a few times. Remember to leave in the container when you put them in where you're doing the final proving. Remember to leave a good bit of space between them, because they'll end up rising a little bit. And you don't want them to get stuck to each other too much. And here we go. Here's a couple I made earlier, so we can jump into shaping of the pizza. So here we go. These have been rising for about 30 minutes now. You can do this straight on the work surface, or you can do it straight on your Ooni peel here. So I'll take a tiny bit of flour and make sure my hands are a little bit dusted like that. I take one of the dough balls, just carefully like that, place it onto the surface, and then the first thing, tiny bit of flour underneath it so it doesn't stick. If the dough's been properly kneaded, it shouldn't be too sticky, so it should just move around nicely. So next thing I'll do, I'll start kind of pushing it down, flattening out the dough into a pizza shape. And at this point you can kind of make out the rim of the pizza, and either make it really quite firm like that, and there we go. Once it's flattened out like that, then you can start stretching it with your hands. So just pick it up and literally just start stretching it like that. And here we go. If you're doing this against the light, you can sort of start seeing through the pizza. So here we go. That just took a couple of seconds, and now we've got a nice pizza shape here. Place this back on the peel. Check for size. Here we go. There's your pizza ready to go in. Now, usually you want to do this by hand, but not always. I mean, there's no shame in using a rolling pin. Absolutely nothing. So do whatever works for you. If the dough is really quite hard to stretch, then just use a rolling pin. Let the dough rest for a little bit, and just get it out into that sort of 10-12 inch pizza size. Here we go. As always, if you have any questions, comments, just leave them below, and we'll help you out. Thanks very much.